How I use ChatGPT as a professional to 10x my data analysis skills. How I use ChatGPT as a game changer. How I use ChatGPT to save 8 to 10 hours per week, every week. Can you believe that? From my experience, this will boost your data science and data analysis skills significantly. I'm going to show you exactly how to use ChatGPT to enhance your skills. All you need are three things exactly. One, access to ChatGPT. Two, access to a dataset. And three, IDE of your choice. If you're excited, subscribe right now and I hope you stick around for learning. Let's do it. Data nerds, welcome. The three things that I talked about are exactly these. First and foremost, we need access to ChatGPT itself, which we'll see in a second. I'll introduce you to an interesting data set. Then we shall transition to the Integrated Development Environment or IDE. So first up, let's look at access to ChatGPT. How you get? You can go to any browser and in the URL, just say your window, just say chatgpt.com, and this is the interface that you get. You can sign up or log in. It says get smarter responses, upload files and images and more. I'll click on sign up and let it load. You can see here it will ask for email address and continue, or it says already have an account, you can log in, or you can continue with your Google account, Microsoft account, or continue with Apple. By the way, I'm just demonstrating this on MacBook Pro, so I could choose to continue with Apple as well. So now let's go to the second point, or the second thing that I talked about is the interesting data set itself. Hope all of you can see this. This is about a video content and the data set is named table data copy. I've just named it as copy, but I'm going to use table data. This is a .csv file, comma separated value file, and it has multiple columns, like first column being video published time, views, watch time in hours, subscribers, impressions, and impression click-through rate. Some of the metrics like impressions and impression click-through rate are very, very important to analyze your video content from the standpoint of analytics. And of course, subscribers and watch time, views, all of that are good indicators of how your videos or your YouTube channel in general is performing. And the video published time is date on which you uploaded video into your YouTube channel. So this is a multivariate data set. So you can see here some non-numeric values. In fact, this is date column and this is numeric value and this is continuous variable as in floating point representation. And subscribers, the whole integers, have the discrete and the impressions discrete, and impression click-through rate, again floating point representation for a numeric variable. Interesting data set. We're going to analyze this data set using environment that is nothing but JupyterLab. I'm using JupyterLab version 3.3.2. The moment I click launch here, it will take you to the browser instance like this. So this is what I'm going to do for the environment of choice for the demo later, but I'm not going to write a single line of code. That's the interesting piece. So make sure you watch the video till the end without miss anything. I'm going to take you through systematically, step by step, to leverage ChatGPT to take your data analysis skills to the whole new level. So what I'm going to do is not what you're thinking. Please wait for it and continue watching. So let's go ahead and look at what I'm going to do next. That is the important piece in the puzzle. We talked about the three things that you look at. What I'm going to show you is leveraging ChatGPT using prompt engineering to perform holistic data analysis in Python just by crafting not 2 prompts, not 3, not 4, not 10. I'm going to do exactly one most efficient prompt which helps you to do in Python environment inside JupyterLab, importing the libraries, importing the data set. We will do what is called exploratory data analysis, which is a function of descriptive statistics and visual analytics. These 4 tasks, I am going to do it in Python by writing, yes, one more time, the challenge is to write only one most efficient prompt. Learning lies in watching this till the end, because I'm going to teach you exactly how to craft a prompt as part of prompt engineering, which is a in-demand skill in the industry today. This crafting of the prompt serves as a blueprint or a template or a skeleton for you to plug and play. What I mean by that is you have to do very minimal changes to the code, which you will see later in the video. Don't miss that in action. Okay? All these 4 tasks come to life without me writing any code to start with, but making very minimal changes to the code. I'm going to show you exactly that. So now let's transition to ChatGPT and then let's get going for creating the prompt. As you can see here, I've been logged into ChatGPT with my credentials and it has given me some kind of information, new Explore GPTs. By the way, GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformers. This is the custom version of a ChatGPT created for specific use cases like writing, research, and coding. So you can do a lot of these things with ChatGPT. So now close it for now, and there is some information to the user. ChatGPT now has memory across charts. Keep the conversation going, more helpful over time. Manage what it matters. I'll simply say continue, and you can see clearly the interface. And you can see here there is some provision to drop it down, and there is something called ChatGPT Plus, which requires you to upgrade, and that's a paid subscription model. You don't need a paid version for it, so I'm going to use the basic version. So if you want to explore ChatGPT, so you can click here and then you can explore various aspects of it, like for example for writing, for productivity, for research and analysis, education, lifestyle programming, etc. So what I'm going to go is go back and then go to ChatGPT, and you can see here at the bottom there is a place where you have to type in. Like for example, I can type like this. Okay, this technically is called a prompt. Okay, so this is where you are going to key in your prompt and submit to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT would respond accordingly. Okay, so that's what it is in terms of what you want to look at. So let me place this somewhere here so that it will not hide any of the buttons for me to click and things like that. So I'm going to exactly show you how do we create the prompt for our requirement. Our requirement is to do data analysis. So it's important that you understand to create the prompt in this way. First step, you have to define a role for ChatGPT. So I'll say like this, I'm just typing everything in capitals, you don't need to do this way. I want you to be let's say data scientist, and help me with a data exploration activity. Data exploration and let's say analysis activity. Let us specify the environment in Python so that ChatGPT understands I need this help. Subsequently, I'll mention I have a data set. See, how I mention is what is I meant by template. I'll say simply here data set name. Later we'll see what is the use of it. I have a data set name, and I'll say that data set name consisting of number of rows. So as you understand, data set will have number of rows and number of columns. So number of rows, and again say rows, and I'll say number of columns. Okay, so number of columns, and I'll say colon, and I'll say column names. So somewhere I think I missed here number of columns. Here I think I missed one closed flower bracket here. Let's put that. Okay, column names. Put a full stop. Then I'll say the target variable, because it's a supervised problem, not a classification per se. Target variable is, I can give within this flower bracket, simply say target variable name. Full stop. Can you write a code snippet. Already we mentioned what is the expectation. Code snippet in Python. Code snippet that the 4 tasks, if you remember, that imports the libraries required, comma, imports the data set. Let's make it as explicit for the context as possible. Imports the data set. So pardon my spelling mistakes here. I'm creating on the fly. Imports the data set. Then performs descriptive statistics and generates, let's say, box plots for all the numeric variables. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to give this as a prompt to ChatGPT, and you can see here there is a up arrow. This is a submit, and wait for it to give the input. Okay, it says sure, I can help you with the below code snippet that does the following. So here it has given me, okay, probably this is hiding the view for you, so I'm going to go here and then show you this. So you can see here, spend some time. Let's say this, I can help you with the below code snippet that does the following: imports the necessary libraries, imports the data set, perform descriptive statistics, generates box plot for all numeric variables. This was our requirement, isn't it, friends? So then you can see the code being generated, and below it says make sure to have the data set in the same directory as the script, or provide the correct path to the dataset file. If your dataset is not in CSV format, adjust the pd.read_csv line accordingly. Example, use pd.read_excel for Excel files. Let us know if you need any further assistance or customization. How beautiful it is. Can you see it? Let's see if I having this correctly or not. I made a trial claim that I'll write exactly one prompt and nothing more, nothing less. And I said I'll make very few changes and then I'll have it this working. And that is my challenge to myself, and that is what you should be looking for, and then see if I got my challenge succeeded or not. So I'll go to this browser. You can see it. This is my working directory. I've got it as sample_data under the table data CSV setting. I'll go and open or launch a new notebook instance and then select Python 3 as the terminal, and you can probably rename this. So I can go ahead and rename this. Just say data analysis. That's it. That's a data analysis. Probably you can say using ChatGPT if you want to give some meaningful thing. I've copied it from the ChatGPT window and I'm pasting it by using Command B. That's it. I've got all these things created. You can see there your dataset.csv, but my dataset is table space data.csv with the T capital. That's all. So now do this table data.csv, and notice here how many changes. Please comment. Only one. File name, whatever was created, has been replaced. Do you also notice before I execute, I will walk you through quickly this. This is the template. How many changes I did? Only replace the file name, nothing else. Assuming that I'm making sure that the file is sitting in the working directory where my source code is. Okay, that's it. There is execute button here. You can go ahead and execute. But before that, see this. Import is taken care for pandas, numpy, matplotlib, cbom. Then read_csv is aligned because mine is the .csv file for the source. It is reading top 5 rows of the data set after importing. Then it uses this describe function to display the descriptive statistics. Then it is looking at df.select types, include if something is numeric, then convert that into your list. Okay, NP number, getting the list of numeric columns and creating the box plot for each numeric column by looking at a for loop here. So let me run this and show you. You know what? Expect the unexpected, magic unfolding right in front of your eyes. Star indicates it is still busy processing. I'll drag this window up not to block the view. There you go. We can see a video publish time, views, watch time, subscribers, impression. These are the top 5 records. Notice that 0 is the first index in Python, starts with 0. Okay, so first record is indexed to 0 because Python index starts with 0. So we have all the 5 records shown and read correctly. Then you can see here the descriptives. Okay, so it has read all the 256 records for the data set, and you can see the average watch time is 60 hours and average subscribers is 14.9 and impression is this number 1.5 multiplied by 10 raised to the power of 4. And then impression click-through rate, so mean click-through rate is 2.3, median is 1.97, maximum is 9.74, 25th percentile is 1.44, and 75th percentile is 2.93. And I also asked, if you recollect, I also asked for in my prompt, give me the box plots for all the numeric variables. Let's go ahead and see if we got the box plots all right. There we go. You can see here box plot of views. There are a lot of outliers. Box plot of watch time in hours, lot of outliers. Box plot of subscribers. Box plot of impressions. Then you can see the box plot of click-through rate. How beautiful it is. In a single prompt, I could create complete code. And one more time, friends, you must appreciate the power. I've only replaced the file name, only one change, nothing else. So I'll take you back to the prompt. So let me bring this and float it here. This is the power of crafting a prompt. This is how powerful prompt engineering can be to generate code in Python, and with one change, namely the file name, I could get the top 5 records visualized, I could get the descriptive statistics, and I could also get the visualization. So friends, voila, with one prompt, I was able to do the much sought after all important exploratory data analysis in Python using integrated development environment of choice. In this case, I used JupyterLab just by changing the file name. Don't you think? The prompt must be good enough to serve as a template or a blueprint. Replace this file name and enjoy working. So here is a call to action. Can you go ahead and duplicate this effort? All you have to do is watch this video completely, understand all the things and the nuances that I explained, go back and practice this craft part of it, how to create. Probably you will get better at it if you iterate, and therefore you can go ahead and ask for more output, as in more plots. Like you can ask for histograms, you can ask box plots we have looked at, ask for histograms, ask for many things, distributions, right? Ask for treating the outliers, the code, the template. So many things you can do. Hope this gives you a very good insight into the power of crafting the prompt and the power of ChatGPT as a generative AI model to generate, in this case, Python code. Dear data nerds, I sincerely hope there were significant takeaways in this video and loads of insights in terms of how to leverage ChatGPT to change your data analyst, data scientist game forever. More power to you. I'm with you in this journey all along. Thank you for watching me in this video. If you liked what you saw, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe right now and stay tuned for more. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye and take care.